19th century painters had a collective obsession, and her name was Ophelia. Ophelia is one of Shakespeare's most tragic characters, a young woman crushed by duty, obedience, and every man's expectations. She loses her father, led on and discarded by Hamlet, and silenced long before she breaks. Her madness is simply the collapse of someone who never had a voice. And her death? Even that isn't hers. Shakespeare leaves it ambiguous: suicide or accident. Victorians loved that ambiguity, a tragedy they could shape into whatever meaning suited them. Between about 1840 and 1910, artists could not stop painting her. John Everett Millais in 1852, Arthur Hughes the exact same year. John William Waterhouse painted her 3 separate times. James Bertrand, Alexander Cabanel, Eugene Delacroix. Ophelia after Ophelia after Ophelia. One character, one scene, dozens of paintings. From a technical standpoint, Ophelia was a painter's dream. Water, reflections, floating fabric, and enough botanical detail to show off real skill. Millais spent months painting the landscape alone, and his flower accuracy was so exact that botany teachers used it in lessons. And visually, Ophelia offered something Victorian artists rarely got to paint: loose hair, softness, vulnerability, sensuality disguised as tragedy. On a living woman, it was improper. On a dying one, perfectly acceptable. After Millais' version became iconic, painting Ophelia became almost a rite of passage. But they always chose the same moment: the beautiful drowning. Not her grief, not her unraveling, not her anger or her agency, just the aesthetically pleasing tragedy. But Ophelia's role in art didn't freeze in time. We're still obsessed with Ophelia paintings, but for entirely different reasons. We see Ophelia not as a Victorian fantasy, but as a mirror. She represents the pressure on women to be patient, quiet, agreeable, until you're exhausted. Her breakdown feels familiar to anyone who's ever swallowed their frustration just to stay polite. She's become the patron saint of, "I'm tired." The aesthetic is gorgeous: flowers, water, softness, but it's the symbolism that sticks. Beautiful on the surface, drowning underneath. What Victorians painted as passive beauty, modern women read as burnout, pressure, and the quiet cost of being silenced.